RCA Victor and its dealers present Burr Tillstrom, creator of Kukla, Ollie, and all the Kuklapolitan players, with Fran Allison in Kukla, Fran and Ollie.
What are you reading? Guatemala? Travel folders. Oh, you were cleaning them out downstairs in the cabinet? Oh, it's very nice. I'm glad you did it. What are you reading them for? I mean, after all, vacation is over. Summer is gone. Fall is upon us. We must really get going into our winter activities now. Well, I am kind of sorry, too. Sometimes I wish we could take a fall vacation. It'd be fun, wouldn't it? That's life. Guatemala. Visit Guatemala. An all-expense tour. Autumn is the time to visit Guatemala. Oh, it's wonderful. New York. California. Autumn is the time to go to California. Gee whiz, everything they're having fall vacations now. Fran?
Yeah?
Come here a minute.
What are you doing?
You can go to California in the fall now.
Can't you go there in the spring, too?
Sure, I know, but they're making lots to do about... Look, here's the one about New York, too, in the fall.
Oh, autumn in New York. It is a lovely time.
Wouldn't it be wonderful?
Mm-hmm.
Here's one about the Saguenay River. That's way up in Canada.
In Canada?
In Quebec.
Lake Ontario, St. Lawrence.
Saguenay.
Oh, yes.
Wouldn't it be
Be
fun?
fun to go. Well, no use to talk about that.
No.
We've been.
I know it. It'd be fun, though. We can... You know, I think that sometimes people are real smart to take off in the fall. And
I've never had a vacation in the fall, have you?
no, I never have.
Be wonderful. Such a lovely season.
I think that, you know, an awful lot of families do.
Oh, I should say.
I know a lot of people I know believe that that's the best time of the year to go.
Well, you see, in a lot of places, school doesn't start until rather late in September.
Mm-hmm.
So if they go the last of August, say the last couple of weeks in August, and
First
then
of September?
have the first 2 or 3 weeks in September, it really is an ideal time. It's cooler. Foliage is beautiful. Colors are lovely.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Oh, good. And you?
Oh, fine. Hello, Buster.
Where were you today? Didn't see you.
Oh, I was resting all day.
Well, that's nice, too.
I was resting until lunch. Then I went out.
Oh?
Mm-hmm. Went out for luncheon.
Oh, you didn't? Really?
Oh, yeah.
Kind of special?
Sort of. I had a guest in town.
Oh.
Girl from California was there.
Oh?
Yeah. An old friend.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Who was it?
Oh, it's just an old friend from California.
was that the old friend I saw you at luncheon with today?
Oh, were you out to lunch too?
Didn't look so old to me.
Oh no, she's not old. She's very young, but I mean we've known each other for quite a long time.
Blonde, too, isn't she?
Well, yeah, in places. Kind of sun-bleached.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Real attractive girl. I'm going to help her with her work.
Oh?
Yeah. What were you two kids so interested about when I came
Oh, it
up?
was really nothing. Was it, Kukla?
What? Oh, yes, we were talking... Oh, no, it wasn't anything at all.
Oh, come on, kids.
No, wasn't
Oh,
important.
come on, Franny.
Talking about vacation.
Oh, good. We're going to have another vacation? That's good. I'll go get packed.
No, we aren't going to have another vacation. We've had our vacation.
Well, what are you talking about vacations for?
Because we couldn't have one.
We were talking about how nice it would be to take a trip in the fall. Take
Oh.
a motor trip. Wouldn't that be fun?
That'd be nice. Why don't we play it?
Could do that.
Could do that.
I could be an automobile racer, and you could be my girlfriend, and you could go in the control room.
Oh, no! We have to play this all
Let's
together.
play it right. Let's play American Family. Let's be a good American family, you know. I can be Edgar.
All right, I'll be
You'll
Lucille.
be my mother, Lucille, and you'll be my father, George.
No, I don't like to play that game, because I always get the worst of it. No, kids.
No, you won't.
come on
You'll have
now.
a good part today.
We can go on a motor trip. We'll take a vacation, and we'll
Mhm.
drive. In September, we'll take
And we'll settle what kind of a vacation we'll have in a very democratic method. Each person will have a vote as to what sort of vacation we have.
I'll go get my costume on.
All right.
Don't I get a
won't-
costume?
I'll just wear the same old costume as what I always do anyway.
You mean that one, Franny?
No, I'm
You
not
stay
going to wear
down
that
there.
today. I'll just wear what I have on. What kind of a costume do you want?
That's very pretty.
I'm glad you like it.
I don't need a costume if I'm George. Do I need a
No,
costume?
I don't guess so.
Ow!
What's the matter?
Nothing.
Wouldn't you like to have a costume, though?
Hmm?
I always like you with costumes. You always choose such dashing ones.
Oh, well, I could put on a sort of George costume if you want me to.
Well, I think that'd be just a lot
All
of
right,
fun.
I'll get my George costume on now as soon as Kukla gets ready, and as soon as he gets out of the dressing room.
All right, fine. Hey, do you have any ideas for it?
Yeah.
Have you?
Mhm.
Oh, real good one? Oh, good. No.
I'm Edgar now.
Oh, that's nice.
And you're
Well,
going to be mother,
all right, I'm mother.
and we're going to decide about we're going on a vacation.
All right, fine.
All right.
Oh, shall we start?
Hello, Mother.
Hello, Edgar.
Oh, well, school hasn't started yet, Mother. Are we going on our vacation pretty soon?
Oh, I really don't know, Edgar. I've talked to your father so many times, and I don't seem to get anywhere with him. I strongly suspect that he wants to go to that lodge convention.
Oh, Mother, I have an idea.
Oh?
Why don't we railroad the old boy into going on a motor trip?
I'll put my foot down. Will you stick by me?
Of course, we don't have a car, but we can easily get one.
All right, that's just what we'll do. Have you seen your father lately?
Well, I think he was in the library.
Oh, was he?
Shall I call him?
Well, yes, what he's doing in there for anyway. He doesn't read any too well. See,
Father!
Yes, hello there. Hello, Lucille, my
Hello,
dear.
George.
Hello, Edgar, my little son.
Don't kiss me with that mustache.
George, you were just speaking about the matter of a vacation.
Yes, this is my vacation time. Just about this time, I'm going to get away from the office, and I get a bonus too. Excuse me, Lucille.
That's all
I really
right.
should have this trimmed.
Yes, you should. Well, I have news for you.
Oh, yes, I have too. We're going
all
to go to the
going on a vacation together. I have hardly been out of this house all summer.
Yes, we're going on a good vacation together, Daddy. We're going on a motor trip.
Believe me, everybody
no,
else in
no.
this family gets
Oh,
vacations. Your
no.
sister and her husband were here and spent 3 weeks with us, and she never turned her hand to do a thing.
What about your brother who just came in and made a soft touch,
Never
huh?
mind about my brother.
Yeah.
I remember all the things that my brother did for you.
Go at it, Father. Go on.
Edgar, whose side are you on?
Oh, I'm on your side, Mother. I'm on
Well.
your side, but I just like to see a fight. It's fun.
So, I've decided that other people in this neighborhood have cars. No
Oh,
reason-
but dear, I can't afford a car. Besides, I'm going on a fishing trip up to Minnesota. Just my couple of my friends from the lodge and I thought you and Edgar could go over to visit your mothers.
No, I have no. We'll stop at my mother's in the course of the trip.
But I don't have a motor car.
Going to
no.
get a car.
Oh, no. I've got the fishing trip all planned, of course.
Edgar's the only child on this block whose father doesn't have an automobile.
I want a car!
You see? Don't frustrate the child. Get an automobile for him.
I'll have a complex.
Certainly.
You have a complex, kid. Well, all right. But why in the world do you want to go on a motor trip?
Because
Highways are happy ways when they lead the way to home. Highways of happy days to the weary hearts that roam. And as you travel along those ribbons of gray, they'll all unravel and pull you homeward to stay. Highways are happy ways when they lead the way to home. Isn't that reason enough?
Well, I guess so. Well, I'll go down to the automobile dealers and see what I can find.
Edgar, certainly. Let that be a lesson
who
to
is
you.
that wonderful?
When you grow up and get married, don't ever let yourself be so easily swayed.
No, I'll never.
It's a very bad thing.
Which side am I on, Mother?
Well, it doesn't make it mine for now.
Here, this is a good thing I thought I'd bring. Lovely
No.
touring car.
I don't care for that. Do you like it, Edgar?
I don't like the color.
No, I don't like it at all.
The horn's no good. It doesn't work.
No, it doesn't.
No, I don't like it.
It won't suit our needs at all.
Well, what kind of an automobile do you want?
Well, shall I tell him, Edgar?
Why don't you?
All right. There's nothing like a Model T. Get in one and you'll agree. There's not a car that can touch her for comfort and style. Go for a ride, you'll say it beats walking a mile.
They clink clank.
But if she won't crank, give her a spank.
What's it?
Lost your hat and we aren't even gone yet. There's nothing like a Model T for the average family. It has a klaxon that makes such a beautiful sound. Give it a honk, you can hear it for miles all around.
Sit still. Here comes a hill. Oh, what a thrill. Come on, open up, open up. Give her some gas, huh? Pull aside, pull aside. Let her pass.
Gosh, all sakes alive, I bet she's doing 25 miles an hour. In your future, wait and see. There will be a Model T. And by the way, if you haven't acquired one yet, go out and put in your order. They're easy to get.
They're swell, and they all sell for rapidly free.
There's nothing like a Model T.
Here it is, Pop. I picked it out.
And it's all decided.
Okay, whatever you say, I'll get it packed. Now, what are we going to take? Fishing rods?
Well,
of course.
no, now we've decided, Edgar and I.
Yes.
We'll take nothing that we do not need. We're going to travel light. This thing of taking everything you have along with you is out.
Well,
Isn't that right, Edgar?
That's right, Mother. I'm just changing my costume for the trip.
Now,
But-
what did you plan to take?
Well, I thought maybe we could take how would you like to take some fishing rods?
No, there won't be room for the fishing rods. I noticed that old suitcase you have, and I want to take the frame for my hooked rug. May have a chance to work on it sometime.
But, Lucille...
Edgar wants his tricycle with him. You know the child is not happy without his tricycle.
But,
He'll
Lucille...
want that, then he'll want all his baseball equipment.
Here's my
And-
canoe.
Oh,
Put it in
take
the
that,
back.
Edgar. I should say, don't leave that at home.
But how about my butterfly net? Could I take my butterfly
I
net?
don't think there'll be enough room for your butterfly net.
Oh, well, do you know how to drive, Lucille?
Yes, I can drive.
Yeah, well, I guess I'll do all the driving.
No,
Well,
I'm going to
we'll
drive.
say, Edgar, no, you're too young, Edgar. You'll not drive.
I want to drive.
Then we won't go. Edgar.
Hold the car, will you, Lucille?
Yo,
I'll go
certainly.
and see what's the matter with it.
All right, fine. I'll
Now,
tell
what's
you,
the
this
matter,
is going to
Edgar?
be a vacation that's run my... Edgar?
I want to drive the car!
Edgar, Daddy will let you sit on his lap.
I
And you
don't
can...
want to drive the car!
Edgar, we won't go. We won't go a step.
All right. Whatever you say, Mother.
All right.
Well,
now, when
kid,
shall we leave?
Are you ready?
What's
Well,
this
just a
about?
minute. I'll go and get my scarf. Just
Get
a
your
minute.
scarf, Mother. Ooh, what a pretty car. Ooh, I think I'll get it all polished up on that. There. Well, how about it, Father? You ready?
I'm just about set, I think.
All right,
Edgar.
now we'll go.
Your hat.
Now, George, before we get started, I want this clearly understood. You are not to speed.
No, ma'am.
And I can see the speedometer from where I'll be sitting.
I'm afraid I'll have to drive.
You watch very carefully, Edgar.
All right, I'll sit up here in the hood.
All right, now
Here
we're
we
ready to go?
Yeah.
What,
Where are we going?
Well, we're going north first.
We're not going to stop at your mother's first, are we?
I don't know. What's the matter with stopping at my mother's?
Oh, nothing.
I like Grandma.
Why,
I like
certainly.
Grandma. I like...
Good for you, son. I'm glad you do.
She's always spoken very well of you.
Well, good for her. Let's start, huh, kid?
All right,
Using your hat.
Okay.
here we go.
Bleep, bleep, bleep.
Watch out, there's a car coming, George.
Where?
Over there.
Keep your eye
Yeah,
on
look. Goodness me.
Oh, I dropped my hat, Mommy.
Oh,
I dropped my
Edgar.
hat.
Now, you sit back on the seat. Believe me, we're going to have a quiet, restful
Mommy,
time.
I want a hamburger.
No, you're not going to eat any
Fries
hamburger
and
yet.
pop?
No, not yet.
I'm hungry.
We'll stop and eat when it's time to eat. George, watch the road. George, straight ahead. Straight ahead.
Which way?
There.
Ooh.
My
Oh.
goodness.
Mother, I want to stop. I'm tired. I'm sleepy.
No, we'll not stop.
Let's stop here now. If we don't stop here, we won't find another place before nightfall.
George, I tell you, I'll go in and see what the rooms look like.
Okay.
If I like them, we'll stop.
All right, I'll pull the car up and we'll park it.
Thought you knew how to drive.
After this, young man, you'll ride in the back seat instead of the hood. I couldn't see where I was going. Well, this is a likely-looking place. Nice little town.
I don't like it.
Come on, Edgar. Let's not be a spoil sport.
I'm not being a spoil sport. I'm just being just like Mama told me to be. And I believe what Mama says.
Yeah, but if your mother doesn't like this house, we'll have to drive on heaven knows how far.
Well, she can drive.
Well, I know she can drive. Believe me, she's a good driver. Yes, indeed. She can drive a truck very well too.
Oh?
Oh yes.
She always driven, Father? She always been crazy about automobiles?
Oh yes, indeed. You know, when I first met your mother, I met her. She was years ago when we were both very young, of course. And
Mother is still very young.
oh yes, I'm reminded of that every day. Every day I get up and she says I'm young, I'm young, I'm young. I know. But I remember when she was just a young girl, a young lass, just a sprite of a thing. I met her. She was in an automobile, a sort of truck. It was down on Main Street. I can see her now just as if it was yesterday.
What did she look like, Daddy?
She was a very beautiful woman. Your mother is a very handsome woman, you know. And she was dressed in the costume of the day, driving along there. As a matter of fact, she was parked when I first saw her. She was parked there on Elm Street.
Well, was she driving just to tour or
No, your mother had a delivery truck.
delivery truck?
Oh, yes. She was working for RCA Victor at that time.
RCA Victor?
Yeah, she delivered RCA Victor television receivers and different radios and phonographs and things like that.
Isn't that kind of an anachronism?
I know, but we had to work it in somehow.
Well, tell me.
Oh, well, I tell you, the day I saw her, I fell in love with her at first sight because there in her truck she was carrying two of the handsomest articles that you could ever ask for. The RCA Victor wonderful television table model that I love so much with the 61 square inch screen, you know, that wonderful 10-inch tube set, the one that's got the advanced eyewitness television.
Oh, yes, Father. Yes, you've told me about that many times.
The improved eyewitness picture synchronizer.
Oh, yes, Father. I know about that, too.
The one with the golden throat. The wonderful, fabulous RCA Victor television receiver that is priced only at $199.95 plus installation.
Oh, yes, that's a wonderful, wonderful, fabulous bargain.
Yeah, slightly higher out west, but this, of course, was in the east, you know.
Yes.
And then on top of that, I remember, oh, it was just like yesterday. I can remember that little RCA Victor 45 record player, the little one that plays that little 45 records, you know, the 45 RPM records, the beautiful ones that you like so much, Junior.
Yeah, I can remember that too, Father. My, the one with the lovely golden throat.
Yeah, the one that plays right through that RCA Victor television table model. Beautiful thing. Well, I took a look at those three, and I thought, television, RCA Victor 45, and Lucille. And I said, that's for me. And it was. I married her. Shortly after that, we settled into our little home. I got both the 45 and the wonderful television receiver at a remarkable discount, because your mother drove the truck.
That's a wonderful thing, wonderful story, Father. I have a lot more respect for you now.
What could be keeping your mother? She's in that house a long time there. I wonder if there are any rooms. Lucille!
Just a moment.
Lucille! Oh, dear.
I'm hungry. I'm sleepy. I'm tired. Oh, my. We've run into difficulties.
Oh?
There's just enough room for two.
Well, good.
Edgar and I will take the rooms, and George, you may as well use that tent that you brought along. You've always told me you were such a great out-of-doors man. Now here's your chance to prove it.
I got news for you, Lucille. I didn't bring the tent.
You didn't bring the tent. That's fine.
Well,
Edgar, he didn't bring the tent.
You didn't bring the tent? Well, isn't this a pretty state of affairs?
What do you propose to do?
well, Lucille, I couldn't bring the tent. I'll sleep in the house. You and Edgar can sleep in the car.
Oh, no.
The worm has turned.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes, it has.
Oh, it has?
Yes, it has, and we're not going to have any more of this nonsense. I was just reminiscing. You don't remember very much about our early courtship. You didn't used to talk like that. And I can remember when you used to love me very much. And I remember the very first car, when I was courting you, the very first car we had.
You do?
Yes, I do. I had the beautiful horn eyes, remember? Remember what you used to say to me?
Oh, that?
Yeah.
Why, certainly I remember. Let me see if I do. I'm wild about horns on automobiles that go. I don't know what there is about one, but you can't get a girl without one.
Now I ain't had a girlfriend for many a night. Since I got that bugle, I'm doing all right.
I'm wild about horns on automobiles that go. George, maybe I have been a little harsh.
Well, Lucille, perhaps I have been a little bit too testy.
Well, I don't think it's that so much.
Well, what do you think it is?
Well, I think I've let myself become blinded by the superficial things. From now on, all I want is just your love and your companionship and...
What about me?
And a mink coat. Just a few little things like that. A new house.
I want a big coat
Carpeting.
too, Mommy.
You
I
want
want
what?
a big coat. I want a big coat.
Oh, you
Get off my head! I told you. Ow!
Ollie! Ollie!
That's not fair. Now, we weren't going to do that today. Ollie!
I don't care. We're playing. There's no reason why he has to pick on me just because we're being
didn't
careless.
pick on
He
you.
did too. He
Why,
jumped
he
in my
did-
head.
Oh, Ollie,
He did too.
He did no.
I always get the worst of these plays. I didn't want to be George
Why,
in the
you
first
had
place.
you had the
I didn't.
You had the biggest part in this.
I do not. I always get the worst part.
You got to
Why
wear
can't
the
I be
mustache
Edgar?
today. We all wanted to wear the mustache. You got to wear it. Honestly, I don't know. What is it you want, Ollie? I can't figure it out. Kukla wanted the mustache. I wanted the mustache. And you see, that's how
You're
much
going to
you
wear
think.
the mustache.
I'm not going to wear it now. I wanted to wear it in the first place, and I didn't get to.
I wanted to wear it too, and we gave it to you. Just
Certainly. Ollie, you just don't appreciate all
I
the
do
things
too.
we
I
do
just
for
don't
you.
like the way we get into these games, and then it always works out that I get the worst part of it.
You get the sympathetic roles. You don't know.
Everybody
what to do.
feels sorry for
Everybody
you.
feels sorry for you. This is just like the little foxes or something.
Look at Jack Benny. How wrong can you be?
Yeah,
My
that's the
goodness.
thing.
You think they really do feel sorry for me?
Of course they do. You get the sympathetic roles. You know, that's great comedy. When you can be tragic like that and everybody feels sorry for you and
Wish I could do things like that.
that's right.
Well, I didn't quite see it like that.
You got to drive the car?
Yeah, I know, but I just thought
Well, you didn't look at it right. You didn't get the true perspective.
No, you have to take all those things into consideration. They're very important, aren't they?
Yes, very important.
Well, I feel a little bit better about that then. Well, let's go on with the show now. Where were we?
Well,
We were just deciding who would sleep in the house.
Now,
Now, if you really want to make this part good, then you sleep outdoors and to see how sorry they'll feel for you.
that'll make me a great hero, huh?
Certainly.
Uh-huh.
And
Okay.
we'll sleep in that miserable old motel.
yeah, it's just terrible.
Oh, it certainly is. It just
All it has is hot and cold running showers.
yes, and
Inner spring
big
mattresses
fireplace
and big
and all that. And who wants a fireplace?
Oh,
in the
no, you
summertime?
poor kids. Oh, no, sir. I wouldn't have you do that for the world. You get all the sympathy. I'll sleep in there.
No, you won't. No, you've done enough, Ollie. My goodness, no. I wouldn't ask you to do that for anything in the world. Would you?
No, Mother, I'm so glad we came on this trip, aren't you?
Yes, I should say. Why are you especially glad that we came on this trip?
Because
Highways are happy ways when they lead the way to home. Highways are happy ways to the weary hearts that roam. And as you travel along those ribbons of gray, they'll all unravel and pull you homeward to stay. Highways are happy ways, 'cause they lead the way, they lead the way, when they lead the way to home.
oh, it's just wonderful.
Yes, it certainly is.
Oh, it's just grand.
You're all very funny, kids. But I got news for you.
Oh?
I sleep in the house, and you and Edgar sleep in the car.
I bet he will, too.
I'm through. I'm not playing anymore.
I'm not going to play either.
I'm not going to be in the play anymore.
I'm not going to be either.
No, I'm just through.
The next time he has a pageant and wants us to be
I'm
in
not
it,
going to do a single thing.
I won't either.
Not me at all.
No, sir.
You can get somebody else.
And I know he has a big pageant planned for this week,
Yes,
and
I know that.
won't be in it.
About the railroad fair. And I'm
Yes.
not going to be in it either. And I'm going to get Jack Passionato on our side, too.
And I was going to go to the railroad fair and see, and I'm not even going to go. Well, no, that's carrying it too far. I'll go, all right.
Oh, Lucille and Edgar, I've got something to say.
Oh?
Remember, that wherever you are, in television,
It's RCA.
Victor.
I'm Mercy. Kukla made me come up here to say thank you for Bert Tillstrom.
RCA Victor, world leader in radio, first in recorded music, first in television. Kukla, Fran and Ollie came to you from Chicago.